It's that time of the week again. Yes, it is Ride Time Radio. You are listening to Adam from EasyRiderTenerife.com. We have got a very, very special show for you this week. We're listening to the band The Phosphines from Melbourne, Australia. We're going to be checking them out, giving them a band review. We've also got some great tunes from Derek Trucks, AC/DC, Scorpions, much, much more. It's been one hell of a week. Everybody, sit back, get ready to twist it. So I'm playing a kind of a laid-back tune to start with because I think it's going to be a bit of a laid-back show because it's been one hell of a busy week and I am exhausted. But I've still got some fuel in the tank, all right? So don't worry about that. Now, next up, right, we've got Roadhouse Blues from The Doors. Now, there's a reason I'm playing The Doors, right? I want you to take a good listen to Jim Morrison's voice because the track coming up after, I think is kind of similar.
I'll keep your eyes on the road, you hands upon the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road, you hands upon the wheel. Yeah, we're going to the roadhouse, gonna have a good time.
the sound of the Doors there. So we haven't had them on that many times. I mean, I am a Doors fan. I used to listen to a lot of their music when I was younger. Jim Morrison's voice is pretty enchanting, you know. He's got some really good blues and rock vibes, and then he has some really kind of different styles that he can go into. And so the Phosphines, right, they sent me their music. They're from Melbourne, they're from Australia. And I'm listening to their first track that they sent me in, and that's called You Have Mail. And I'm thinking, this voice sounds familiar. And I got a good feeling that it sounded like Jim Morrison. I mean, you have a listen and tell me what you guys think, all right? Have a listen to this.
Waiting for someone to give you a second chance. We're all waiting for the seventh day. You have mail, and someone has always loved you, and they will always love you even after your demise. You have mail. You have mail. You have mail. You have mail. Do I? Tasting salt water from beneath the earth. It's been there since before your birth. It'll be there after you die. Placing things you collect along the way on display where they gather dust and rust in the sun and the rain. You have mail. You have mail. You have mail. You have mail. Do I? Playing the game with you is always the same. Now you want me to play again, so you invite me over. Raining acid rain on the stumps of trees. Won't you cut one down for me, please? What about those killer bees? Raining moonshine before we can wise. Murderer picks up her axe and chops wood for winter. Weeping us from thick black smoke. I think I'm about to choke as the flames consume me. You have mail. You have mail. You have mail. You have mail.
So you have mail from the Phosphines all the way from Melbourne in Australia. So I was particularly impressed with the quality of the mix, yeah? Now, I do go on about mixes a lot, and it is because it is the most important thing to get right when you're sending your music to somebody to listen to. There's nothing worse than trying to work through a muddy sound. That sound is very professional, okay? It's probably not as heavy as I would like to hear on the show, all right? And that's one of the reasons I have kind of toned the show down a little bit this week to make it all work. But musicianship was very, very good. Nice, clean guitar sounds. Gets a little bit heavier as he gets into the solo, but it's still heard. It's separated from the rest of the instruments. The singer has a great sound. The whole band has this real nice vibe going on. And I like it, you know, I do like it. The other good thing with them is that they have a great profile online. You have a good website. You can find out who they are. They have Facebook pages. Everything is up to date. Guys, thank you very much for sending me the music in. You've got a really good vibe going on. It's nice, it's up to date, it's original. Now, everybody, you need to go and find them on phosphines.com.au, okay? phosphines.com.au. I've got a little bit more coming up of them later in the show, but for now, here's a bit of Walter Trout.
Standing in the backyard crying, I asked her what was wrong. She said she was getting tired of trying. Then she said, don't worry, son, it's just a passing phase. She dried her eyes and smiled at me, said there's bound to be some better days. I saw my mama crying, I heard her rip and moan. Yes, I did, and I reached right out and held her, so she would not feel so alone.
do like a bit of Mr. Trout on a Friday afternoon, especially when he's getting a bit of nice, dirty, bluesy, grungy, he just sounds good, doesn't he? Right, so, anyway, bit of Derek Trucks coming up, right, Down in the Flood. This was originally a Bob Dylan track. Mr. Trucks has made a very good rendition of this. It's got a great sound. I do like his guitar work. Take a listen. I think it's a nice Friday afternoon chill-out sound.
Crash on the living bomb, water's gonna overflow. Swamp's gonna rise, no boat's gonna roll. Now you can train on down to Williams Point. You can bust your feet, you can rock this joint, but mama, ain't you gonna miss your best friend now? Gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. Now don't try and move me, you're just gonna lose. There's a crash on the levee, your mama, you will refuse. Well, it's sugar for sugar, salt for salt. If you go down in the flood, it's gonna be your own fault. Oh, mama, ain't you gonna miss your best friend now? Gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. Yourself another best friend somehow.
Very much like the Warren Hayes kind of sound that we've been listening to. They're all kind of good friends. They all play together. There's a lot to do with the Allman Brothers going on in there. There's a lot of the Grateful Dead stuff going on in there as well, because they are all into this kind of jam sound session. And that's what I do like about them, you know. And if you see any of those bands live, any of that Warren Hayes, Derek Trucks, any of those guys playing live, they have this really awesome kind of jamming vibe going on throughout the gig. Right, so Bad Boys Running Wild. Oh, yes, I've had some Bad Boys Running Wild this week. So let's talk a little bit about EasyRiderTenerife.com. We are Tenerife's #1 luxury, prestigious motorcycle rental company. Now, we don't rent any old bike, right? We rent top-of-the-range machines, okay? We're talking Ducatis, we're talking Triumph Bobbers, Harley Davidsons, MotoGuzzi. We have a really nice selection of bikes for really nice riders. So let's get back to Bad Boys Running Wild. Well, I would usually give shout-outs, wouldn't I, about my riders.
Denied.
But unfortunately, my riders this week, I had 3 guys over from India. I really appreciate them coming over and checking Easy Rider out. What I don't appreciate is they trashed the Ducati.
Shots fired.
They
Shots
didn't
fired.
just
Officer
scratch
down.
the Ducati,
Officer
they
down.
trashed the Ducati. They smashed it to pieces. So then we had to have a big off about it, about why we have to charge them for the damage. So let me just go over this with everybody so everybody's clear. When you take somebody's bike, rented or not rented, when you smash it to pieces, you have to pay for it. That's how it works, okay? That's how it works here in the Canary Islands. That's how it works in England. And I'm pretty sure that's probably how it works in India. So you can't expect to smash somebody's bike up, and then give it them back and tell them to claim off the insurance. I mean, I was absolutely fuming, I will say that. But let me just explain. When you drop a bike, your security deposit is what we use to repair the bike with. The reason being, if we tried to claim on the insurance for every broken lever, scratch, damaged headlight, damaged tank, if we tried to, we would never be insured for anything. Because no one would insure anybody who kept doing that, would they? Word of warning, do not smash my bikes up. A bit of Scorpions there. Bad boys smashing Ducatis to pieces. Anyway, big horn, please. Yes, and that's for Simon. Simon took my Triumph Bonneville Classic out. He had a wonderful 2 days on it. He brought it back to me in the same condition he took it in. He got his full deposit back in full. He had a free T-shirt off me, as all my riders do, and we was all lovely and happy. Big horn for Simon, please. And again, and again, and again, and again.
Flying to the right.
She makes me see a man woman from Tokyo. She's so good to me. Talk about her like a queen, dancing in an eastern dream. Yeah, she makes me feel like a river. Ow! That carries me away. My woman from Tokyo. She makes me see. My woman from Tokyo. She's so good to me. But I'm at home and I just don't belong. So far away from the garden we love. She is what moves in the soul of a dove. Soon I shall see just how black was my night. When we're alone in her city of mine. Rising from the neon blue, shining like a crazy moon. Yeah, she turns me on like a fire. Ow! I get my woman from Tokyo. She makes me see. My woman from Tokyo. She's so good to me. My woman from Tokyo. She makes me see. My woman from Tokyo. She's so good to me.
I do love Deep Purple, especially when they get that bit of keyboard in there as well. One of the only rock bands, really, who really made that work, you know. Hammond, bit of keys, good bass lines, great tracks. Ian Gillan singing is probably the best Deep Purple singer for me. I just like it, you know. I'm feeling a bit laid back. Now I've vented off a bit. Let's have a little sit back. Here's a bit of Chris Rea.
poison you can think of. And I'm underneath the streetlight, but the light of joy I know, scared beyond belief, way down in the shadows. And the perverted fear of violence chokes the smile on every face. And common sense is ringing out the bell. This ain't no technological breakdown. Oh no, this is the road to hell.
Road to Hell, of course. Now then, the Phosphenes Melbourne, Australia. Yeah. Let's take another listen to one of their tracks. Now, why do I have the rights to actually give you any advice whatsoever about your music? Well, let me tell you, I was accredited by the Royal Schools of Music, okay? So that's the first thing. Number two, I've spent at least 10 years in bands, playing on the circuits, writing my own music for the last 20 to 30 years. I'm an accomplished musician in strings and brass. I've played in orchestras, I've played in small brass bands, I've marched down the streets in uniforms. I've done a lot, right? I've got a little bit of experience, and I'm not saying I'm going to give you anything magical that's going to make you any better than what you are, but I'm just going to give you some honest advice about your band. So if you've got some music and you want to get it heard, I've got an audience here of, combined with YouTube, of over 10,000 listeners. Get it over to me, get it into me. I will listen to it, I will give you an honest opinion, and I will push it out there to my audience of people, okay? All of which happen to love good bands. Now, here's next up from the Phosphines. Here's Watershed.
Every day, thinking about everything, and every day I never finish anything, but it's okay. There's another coming up, and come what may, come what may. I don't care who's thinking of me. I don't know anything, but I don't mind. I suppose I will find what I will find and make it all brand new. Tell me a thing or two, it's true. What's it to you?
So the Phosphines, okay, www.phosphenes, PHOSPHENES.com.au, okay? Go and have a look at their website. Go and have a listen to some more of their music, okay? For me, it just needs to be a bit heavier, a bit rockier, but that's not their sound. I've listened to some more of their music off the website. They've also got like a kind of House Martin sound, a bit of ska sound going on. They're a good, clean, easy listening band, lads. I wish you all the best. I can't say anything and critic it because, to be honest, it's clean, it's up to date, it's nice and easy to listen to, the mix is good, find the right audience, and you guys are going somewhere, 100%.
About a shirtless man.
EasyRiderTenerife.com. Yep, that's who we are. We are Tenerife's most luxurious, most